It's another day of work, and today I'm here in Medina, in the Greater Accra region of Ghana. Okay, so I'm going to do some kind of I'm doing electrical fittings today. So this where my distribution board is coming, and I have a couple of things around electrical switches or light switches, socket outlets. We are going to fix ceiling fans, uh, LED lights, fixtures, um, AC switches, water heater switches, TV sockets, and other stuff. Yeah. So I'm actually setting up um, myself. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to use power tools. So I need access to electricity. And so first of all, I'm going to set up my power. So I have this RCD here. I'm going to connect it to this. Then I'll be able to connect the power. Let me put on my gloves. These are my hand gloves. So I'll put them on. I have successfully connected my electricity here. I have an RCD, that's single phase, so two pole, that's a live and a neutral. I've connected that. So I'm going to uh, I will need a socket for my uh, temporary works. So I'm going to do one for myself. I'm doing the I'm gonna use this single socket or yeah, it's a single socket, 13 amp socket. For that, I have a 0.75 millimeter square cable here. It's a uh, 0.75 millimeter square by 2 cable. And I have um, a live and a neutral in one cable. That's a twin cable that will enable me to connect it or connect my temporary socket outlet. So that's my single socket here, 13 amp single socket. I've successfully connected it. And then let me connect it to the available power here. All right, so I'm going ahead to connect it. I'm going to connect the neutral. Okay, so I'm just checking this RCD and it's off. There's a switch here, so it's off. So I have successfully connected it. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. Yeah, it's on now. Now that this the main supply here, now I can see current flowing through this side. So it's on. And let me turn on my socket outlet and it's on. So let me connect my drill and connect this drill. Let me try it. Okay. So power situation is sorted out. Um, Now I'm going to begin with fixing of the socket outlet. I'm going to start it from one of the bedrooms here. I'm going to start it from this side, from this bedroom. So let me go ahead and say this. Okay. So at this stage of our work, this is one of the happiest moments or day in our life as an electrician because there's the time that you going ahead to fix the electrical fittings. Actually, most of our work involves some kind of manpower. There's a stage that yes, you'll be involved with manpower task, but this is minimal. So it's one of the best days You don't need to work yourself so much, and it's actually a day that probably you will go ahead and test it. So sometimes you have to deal with anxiety because you will be thinking in your mind or your head, am I start going to work or it's going to give me hard time? So sometimes, actually, sometimes it's not intentional. Probably, I've never seen someone who have issues with their outlet wiring, or let's say air conditioner unit wiring, or um, or water heater unit wiring. Okay, so for water heater, it's actually very straightforward and very simple because each circuit, you just use each circuit for one unit, meaning when you bring it from the distribution board, you just use it for just one unit per unit. That's the same as air conditioner. And also for socket outlets, when you bring it, for example, in this very bedroom that I am working, so I have one, two, three, for about five sets of sockets, and I'm going to use just one circuit for it. So meaning from socket one it goes to two, three, four, five. So here, even if you are like uh, you are ignorant about electrical and you know how to go about it, it's not that really difficult to go about it. But most of the time, where electricians find themselves uh, with issues or errors is when it comes to the lighting. Okay, so the lighting is where some issues you have issues. The reason is simple. For example, this is actually just set just a four set of lights. So this one, I don't think you have issue here, but there are some places that uh, with one circuit you have to loop it to several places, and most of the time it's not just the looping of the circuit. The most critical thing that actually affects the work of electricians and on the day that they will fix their electrical fittings, they will have issues is neutral. So why is neutral? Okay. So for us, we use single core cables. Single core cables, meaning when I take red, it's red. When I take green and yellow, that is earth, it's earth. When I take black, blue, brown, etc. When you take one, it's one. So most of the time, not intentionally, but people tend to forget, especially when they are looping their neutrals. And so you wire, you do your electrical wiring, but later on, when you are coming to fix the electrical fittings, that is your switches and socket LED fixtures, you find yourself in some kind of an issue because some of the lights wouldn't come on. And it's not because you don't know what you are doing, you know what you did, but just that you missed one or two neutral connection or links. Right now we are almost through, so I'm going around and also point out to the things that or the fittings that we've already worked on. So there's the main entrance here, and there's a wall light here. There's a wall light here. I'm entering the main entrance or the living room. Okay, so right here you have the switch here that controls the outside lights, the living room. The TV side. I'm going to the kitchen. Then to the small room. Okay, so the small room, there's the main lights here, 2 lights and 1 ceiling fan in the center there. That's the bedside there. And then there's the TV area or TV side. There's to the washroom. Okay, so to the washroom we have 1 light there and also a ventilation fan beside the light. And then there's 1 light here in the wardrobe area. I'm moving on. There's the hallway. So the hallway is it has a 2-way switch here. It has a 2-way switch here. So when you are coming from this side to the same thing, you'll be able to turn it on and off from this side. Then I'm going to this room. So this room, there's the light switch. There's the light switch here. Excuse me. These are the ceiling lights and also a ceiling fan in the center. And then there's the TV area. There's the TV area. And then these are other socket outlets in the bedroom. Socket outlets in the bedroom, and also that's separate switches. So the idea is to be given out to students. So let's say one student has his or her bed here and another one here. So let's say one bed is here, another bed is here. So that's the switch to control one side of the place. Okay. So this side there are 2 lights here, and there are 2 lights here. That is controlled separately. And then to the washroom. There's the washroom. There are 2 lights here. And then to the final bedroom. So to the final bedroom, there's a light switch here. When you are entering, you turn it on, and so it's the same thing. So the thing is, it is going to occupy 2 students, and so when one person is here, the person will be able to control the lights at this side. That's 2 lights here, and the other person here will be able to control the lights as well. separately from this side. And then there's the TV side or TV area. So for this room, we have two TV sides because how it's positioned, we don't know how to put it at one place. So we have one TV area there, and then we have one here. So whichever way is fine. And then this to the washroom. This to the washroom. That's one ceiling recessed light there. And then finally, I'll be going to the distribution board area. So there's a 12-way single phase distribution board. And so this is what we have here. We have our 100 amps MCB main switch here. Then we have that 63 amps 30 milliamp RCD there, and then we have these are the various circuit breakers here as well. We have our pump here, the pump in the house, the water pump in the house is on this circuit, and then there's the hallway stroke small room here as well. So a little bit about the RCD. So when we were working on this, we had a very some kind of issue, and so we were trying to solve it in connection. So when we were trying to turn on the MCB will be able to turn on, but when you try to turn on the RCD, it will come down. So I was thinking of there's a contact of that's a live conductor and an earth conductor, because we all know as electricians, we know that RCD that it's tackles earth fault. But today I've learned something new here. So what the fault was from a neutral and an earth cable. So we were having an earth and also an earth and neutral conductors coming together, and so that was not allowing this to come on. So for me, I will call this an AI security. An AI security, you can never bribe the person. So we were trying all means to pass by, but this wouldn't allow us until we solved the problem. This wouldn't allow us. So if it were to be a human being security, you could have easily passed by, but this, what I call it, AI security, will never, artificial intelligence security will never fail you. They will never fail you. They are 100% faithful, and they will be forever faithful. So when you have your MCB protection, the MCB, you have to understand that it cannot tackle all electrical fault. So if not for RCD, we wouldn't be able to detect or know that there was an earth or a ground and also a neutral conductors getting in touch or touching each other. And so we've solved it, and everything is working perfectly now.